What's going on, everybody? C4, and welcome to today's career revival. And we had a couple options to do here today. We could have done something maybe really polarizing, like a Timothy Tebow, a Colin Kaepernick, maybe even a popular pick like Trent Richardson. But this is one that I didn't get to do last year that I wanted to do, and I've just said, screw it. Now is the time. The Hefty Lefty is getting a career revival. Jared Lorenzen is back once again on the New York Giants. He actually won a Super Bowl. He's a Super Bowl ring. He was Eli Manning's, I think, third stringer the first time they won it. And it's about time. Now, from some of the pictures and stuff that you may be seeing right now, if you don't know anything about the Hefty Lefty, essentially he was always a big quarterback, a big fella. I think when he got drafted, he was probably 6'4". He was probably pushing 300 pounds. I'd say he was probably, I think his official thing said he was like 285, which is pretty goddamn gigantic for a quarterback. And then, like, as far as like recent reports, it said like in 2016, he recently lost 100 pounds and he was at 500. So we went with the very generous 400-pound weight limit, which is actually the max you can have here in Madden. And because, of course, we had to create him, he gets that generous quick dev trait. 72 overall for the Hefty Lefty at 37. Looking at his stats, clearly 99 throw power. This guy's just a savage monster when it comes to putting all of his weight behind his passes. His other pack stats aren't that great. Strength is phenomenal. As you can see, just the 52 speed. I've seen a couple of his plays. I was doing extensive scouting here. The same guy that you guys come to watch for rankings for every single draft class. I put in the same amount of time looking into Jared Lorenzen's tape before I get ready for today's video. And my God, this guy here, I think he can make a legit push at 37 to make a return, to make a comeback in the National Football League. So, yeah, man, we're having fun with it today. We're not going to be, usually we have fun with these anyways. They're, not super realistic, but that's the whole point, man. We want these to be fun. So, Jared Lorenzen is taking over. Let's be honest, if you're ranking the worst quarterbacks in the league, Eli Manning's probably there. He's probably in that bottom 10, I would say, at this point in the league. So, the Giants are looking for some options. They got a lot of weapons: Evan Ingram, Saquon Barkley, Odell Beckham, Sterling Shepard, and they need someone that can tap into that potential. And they think that Lorenzen can be that guy, the Hefty Lefty. So let's jump into this career revival. Let's get thick with it. My God, look at the size of this tank. All right, so we played the season opener here against the Jacksonville Jaguars. I decided to skip that just because I don't want our first game of Lorenzen being against that good of a defense. And we only lost 24-21, so he was able to put up some yards. Oh my God. Lorenzen's a monster. That's our new average. That is the new benchmark. We need to average 40 yards, 39 to 40 yards a pass. As you can see, he's wrecking those 99 cleats because that's how he feels. He feels 99 out of 100. The thick boy. Oh, come on. There's no way he fumbles like that. You hit him that hard, you're just kind of like get, he's got to take in the sack. You know what I'm saying? He's got to welcome it. He's got to prepare for it. He's got to invite you for the sack, and you're just going to bounce off him. I don't think that play would actually happen in real life. Beautiful. Too easy. Too easy for the girthquake. Oh, you better believe we'll hit PA Crosser's cheese at least one time. Oh my God. We're winning the MVP with Jared Lorenzen. I'm sorry. Spoiler alert. Oh, go, boy. Go. Let's go. Feel that, using all that 50 speed. Gain of 7. Hit him no huddle. We'll go dagger. We're going to find Odell there in the far right side of the end zone. Guarantee it. Jeff Heath isn't going to know what hit him. Okay, we're close. Almost called our shots. Look at that. 9-9. We're just playing all pro default sliders. It's not like I'm playing all rookie and he's ripping up. 99. I'm actually starting to think from this, it's not an experiment video, but 99 throw power means a lot more than some of these accuracy stats. The way he's slinging this ball around. I hate everything about this game. Like, the running backs, the AI running backs in this. Like, how does this game get shipped out with that? How does anyone ever test and go, I like the fact that Jonathan Stewart did 3 different cuts when no one was there on the goal line. Do they not even, like... I don't know, man. Oh, what a pass! This is absurd! I wasn't even getting this, like, in Huskies All Madden. Or Huskies All Pro. Lorenzen is the truth. He is the truth. And the truth is good. So let's go. Kind of messed up the play calling here. And still, this literally feels like I'm playing on rookie. 99 throw power. Jared Lorenzen makes any difficulty feel like you're playing all rookie. Like, how does that happen? A catch to the running back against, I don't know, is that Sean Lee? Van Der Esch. Still doesn't make sense, but we'll take it. Do it to him. Had to do it to him. I hope they got a big enough room in Canton for that big old jersey. I know for sure that took us over the single game passing yards, and that was 7 touchdowns tying Peyton Manning, and of course the greatest quarterback of all time, Nick Foles. So there you go. Look at that. 667 passing yards in one game, 7 touchdowns. Odell had 11 of those catches for. Sure, why not? I mean, today's the first day since the last title update. Maybe they just nuked all pro difficulty, apparently. But again, yeah, that's what we're going with. Is that he was a right-handy today, and this is why things never worked out for him, because he was a left-handed quarterback. He thought he was left-handed. This is the kind of numbers he puts up when he goes to the right hand. Those 99 cleats too added +5 deep throw accuracy apparently. All right, we'll see about the rest of the year and see if he can follow this type of performance. All right, so at the end of our first year of him being back in the league, this 37-year-old rookie, because we don't know when Madden brings back players from retirement, they end up as a rookie. Well, that worked out well into their favor as the offensive player of the year in the NFC. For the rookie category, Odell Beckham Jr. Saquon was there as well. So we didn't get a single skill point all season because obviously it started at like 97,000. It went down though, and I was like, why'd it go down? Oh, it went down because he got that star dev trade boost. Look at that. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. So things could get very interesting down the stretch. Look at his stats here. He was second in the league in total passing yards, 4,500. He had 28 touchdowns on the year, which means he only threw 21 touchdowns for the entirety of the season from the 7 that we got in our single game. But I would imagine that Odell had pretty crazy. That's still ridiculous. Odell had 500 yards and 6 touchdowns in one game, and that's what he finished with. I think he should have done a little bit better than that. At least we know when we get to the Giants, they're not going to be that great in the sim, or at least their star players aren't. But let's get into year number 2. He's now switched back to the left hand after the Dallas Cowboys filed a complaint with the league saying right-handed Jared Lorenzen, a 400-pound right-handed quarterback, is just unfair. Put him back to a lefty. So he's like, all right, man. You know, in the era of body shaming being just despised in today's society, he's like, all right, if you want me to be the Hefty Lefty, it's a hurtful name. I'll go back to that just for the sanity of this league. And God bless him, man, for going back to that as we go year number 2 with the Hefty Lefty, a.k.a. Girthquake, a.k.a. Down with the Thickness. Here we are in year number 2. We're going to set our season goal, knowing where he's at. I'm going 30 touchdowns. He's going to break 30, and I don't think it's going to take us controlling him and throwing 7 touchdowns, getting a jersey in the Hall of Fame, a gigantic 9XL jersey in the Hall of Fame, for him to break 30. That's the kind of faith and belief I have in Jared Lorenzen. Let's get into year number 2. Season end of year number 2 wasn't a great year by any means. It sucks that the Eagles got 14 wins and the Redskins got 11. We are bottom dwellers, which stings. Lorenzen, so, bro, 30 touchdowns. Like I said, 44. This guy's a machine. There's no other way to say it. This guy is an animal. He's turning almost 40, and he's put up numbers that Brett Favre at 40 absolutely wishes he could put up. Kurt Warner at this age wishes he could put up. We got this guy, too, a rookie, just going off. Just a relentless attack. We're putting around him. We only got 1 year left on the deal, so let's hope we can put everything together. And let's hope to God that the Redskins and the Eagles aren't as dominant as they are this year and give this lowly Giants team with 0 offensive line, maybe the worst offensive line in the league, a chance in Lorenzen's final season. At some point during the wild card, where we had a bye, he got that superstar dev trait. All right, we'll take that superstar dev trait as a, what is he, 40? Just for everyone that just gets super frustrated in this game, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I see people sending me stuff where like their 27-year-old player that was the MVP lost their superstar dev trait. Well, here's a 39-year-old 400-pound quarterback that for whatever reason, while he was sitting at home during the playoffs, got a superstar dev trait boost. So, sure. I mean, we're getting this season started on the right foot. Let's just put it that way. All right, it's do or die time at the beginning here, the 2020 season. Our season goal, I feel like just 30 touchdowns again. Let's be pretty honest with everything. A lot of offensive weapons. Still, we have to deal with the offensive line. The fact that his lack of mobility due to his size. He actually looks a little bit slimmer right now in the background. Maybe he's getting on something. Look at that smile, man. Only a face a mother could love. Yeah, I hope we can do well. I hope we can do well. Looking at the team here real quick, what we're giving Lorenzen. He's a 71. Clearly better than these two other guys that look like they've invested great picks in. They got Saquon. Yep. They got Odell, Sterling Shepard, this Travis Vaughn guy. They got 11 touchdowns last year. You got Evan Ingram at tight end. Then you look at his offensive line. Nate Solder, maybe the highest overpaid offensive lineman in the league. Will Hernandez is not bad. Trash, and trash. So maybe that's why it comes down to just a lack of mobility kind of thing. You need to be able to scramble behind this really, really bad Giants offensive line. But, with the 99 strength, they still have that 99 strength, 99 throw power. I don't think that's got regressed. It could have. 99 throw power still there. Oh, strength's down to a 93. He's starting to deteriorate here. We need a big year. Come on, Jared. I want a playoff game, Jared. I want a playoff game. We can win a Super Bowl. I already broke records with him. Give me another opportunity to take over, Jared. That's all I'm asking. Let's go. 11-5. That win the division. Wow, we almost did not make the playoffs at 11-5. Eagles went 12-4. Cowboys 10-6. Again, I always feel like I need to prove this, that there's no Chip Kelly bamboozles going on. I don't know what it is, man, but the results, the win-losses and stuff that we get in these career modes absolutely defies all logic, especially with some of the frustrating results I get in my rebuilds. But yeah, let's see what all Lefty did here. First in the league in passing yards with 4,700, 30 touchdowns, 12 picks. So we met our goal. Saquon was pretty damn effective. Same with Gallman. That was a nice little 1-2 punch. 2,000-yard receivers in Vaughn and Odell. Good God. Who are we taking on? Here? 10-6 Bears. Oh, stretch out those hamstrings. Going for a ride, baby. All right, we were sacked a bunch of times. Now it's 3rd and 34 on the 1. So that means PA crossers. Oh, and it worked. Bullshit. Oh! Off the deflection. Odell comes with the bomb and brings it down in the end zone for a touchdown. What that deflection between Fuller, I think Amos and Odell comes down. That was glitchy. I'd be rage quitting right now, but I'll take it. Sure, why not?
Cut it out! I have a glandular problem.
Oh, no. Didn't want that to be the end of the road. Fortunately, 16-13 defeat at Soldier Field is how the Jared Lorenzen career revival is going to end. And it's sad. It's sad for everyone. 2 picks. First pick was my fault. Second pick, kind of trying to put the team on his back. Got hit as he was throwing. It was a costly interception, and he got I mean, you can't say he got outdueled by Mr. Biscuit. But, you know, almost 300 yards on the day. It was fun. It was a fun career mode. What we do know is that in the 2 games we actually played, Odell had 16 catches for 650 yards and I think 6 touchdowns. So, maybe what we've found out, the most lethal quarterback to wide receiver combination in Madden 19 history to date, ever made in any save offline, online, YouTube, is Jared Lorenzen, the 400-pound quarterback, chucking the old ball here to Mr. Noodlehead himself, Odell Beckham Jr. But that's going to do it for today's Rebuild Revival. I hope you guys did get some enjoyment out of today's video, even though I would have personally liked to see it go another run. But yeah, he's going to retire after this at the end of year 3. I don't even need to. It's a foregone conclusion. So, as always, guys, if you have any suggestions of players you want to see in career revivals next week, let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, let's see if we can say make 300, 400 likes. That'd be pretty cool. If it's your first time stopping by, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. And until next time, it's C4 saying peace out.
Money I'm spending, I'm out and I'm shopping. You talking that shit, well you talking the talking. Look at my options, look at me dropping. Ass in the game, like who are you stopping? Not me, not me, not never. Not me, not me, not never. Not me, not me, not never. I'm way too clever. Look at the kid, Mr. Consistent, I'm doing it big. Way too persistent on taking your